But I want you to remember this beautiful Aries. The universe never ever allows you to mistake your own intuition. It has placed within you a spiritual radar of unparalleled sensitivity designed specifically for you to hear the cosmic whispers that no one else can. It has planted within you an inner oracle, a sacred flame of knowing, to help you see the truth that human sight alone cannot perceive. And it is awakening that very gift within you right now with greater intensity than ever before. In the next 72 hours, there will be a sign. It won't be a bolt of lightning from the sky. The universe is far more subtle and elegant than that. It could be a seemingly harmless phone call that leaves you with a strange aftertaste. It might be a passing remark from someone close to you spoken with a smile, yet the energy behind the words feels hollow or sharp. It could be a single line of text appearing on your screen just when you least expect it, creating a dissonance in your spirit. All right, my beautiful fiery Aries souls, gather close. Welcome back to Astrology Unlocked, your sacred space for cosmic wisdom. I want you to take a deep, conscious breath with me right here, right now. Inhale that magnificent fire that is uniquely yours, and as you exhale, feel a sense of stillness settle over you. Because what I am about to share is something truly extraordinary. It is a message that has traveled across galaxies, whispered through the stars, and is now arriving directly into your heart. Have you ever felt it, that sudden, inexplicable pull on your spirit? A deep, inner whisper that begins to question the very path you are trailblazing, even as your heart and soul yearn for those boundless new horizons that you so bravely seek. If a jolt of profound recognition just shot through your very being at the sound of that question, please know that your presence here in this moment is no accident. It is a divine appointment. Within the next 72 hours, a powerful cosmic current is drawing near, and my beautiful Aries, it carries a message. The universe insists you must hear a message designed to awaken the warrior of light within you. Do not turn away from this feeling, my friend. Do not dismiss it as mere fantasy or fleeting anxiety, because what you are about to discover may very well stand as the sacred boundary between your soul's true compass and the subtle illusions that may be seeking to divert your magnificent energy. If your heart is already beating a little faster, if you feel that hum of spiritual static in the air, then do me a favor right now. Let the universe know you are listening by typing "I am awake" in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to become part of our beautiful Astrology Unlocked family so we can continue to walk this path of cosmic discovery together. Our incredible journey into the heart of this message begins now. Let's talk about this sacred window of time. 3 days, 72 hours. It seems like such an ordinary number, a simple measure of time on a calendar. And yet within its depths lies an urgent, potent whisper meant exclusively for your pioneering soul. This isn't about fear, my beautiful Aries. This is about empowerment. This is the universe giving you a precious head start, a loving preparation for a profound shift. Have you ever been startled from your focus by a sudden creeping doubt, only to find the silence that follows feels heavier than any noise? A silence that seems to echo with questions about your deepest convictions, your boldest plans, or perhaps you've noticed a tiny, almost imperceptible crack appearing in the grand narrative you have so passionately built for your life. It might manifest as a subtle shift in the energy of the paths you are exploring, a feeling that your forward momentum is being met with a strange, unseen resistance, as though a hidden observer were quietly and intentionally watching your next move. You see, my friends, the most profound spiritual unease does not always arrive with the force of a hurricane in the grand dramatic upheavals outside of us. More often it slips in silently through the tiny hairline fractures that appear in the heart of our own familiar journey. And it is precisely those small, quiet moments, a strange comment from a friend, a project that suddenly feels misaligned, a gut feeling you just can't shake that can make your spirit race faster, as if your internal guidance system were sounding a gentle but persistent alarm that something significant is approaching. The feeling I'm describing isn't the fear of the unknown. Is it as an Aries, you thrive in the unknown. You are the pioneer of the zodiac born to charge into uncharted territory. No, what is truly unsettling is not the unfamiliar terrain out there, but the disquieting quiet that lingers when your own powerful inner compass, your very intuition, feels slightly off-kilter. It's the feeling of being on your own heroic quest, the one you initiated with all your passion and fire, yet sensing a clinging, restrictive presence that shadows your every stride. A presence that seems to subtly threaten the very freedom and independence you hold so incredibly dear. Now, others in your life, those who may not understand your fiery spirit, might say you're being too impulsive, that you seek too much, that it is only your imagination running wild. They might try to rationalize away your feelings. My beautiful friend, I implore you, do not ignore it. These seemingly scattered fragments are the most delicate loving warnings the universe knows how to send. They are not here to sow fear or paranoia within your heart. Oh no, that is not the language of the cosmos. They are here to give you the precious gift of time. Time to prepare, time to center yourself, time to remind you that you are never ever alone on this path. This is a call to listen, not with your ears, but with your entire spirit. If a fragile yet certain voice rises from within you, a quiet no or a gentle wait, that is the universe whispering directly to you. It does not shout, it does not force. It always chooses to awaken its most beloved warriors with these gentle, persistent stirrings. That uneasy feeling you might be carrying inside right now, that is heaven's alarm, my friend. It is a sacred signal. Do not dismiss it. Do not let logic and reason, as valuable as they are, silence the profound truth that your soul already holds. You magnificent Aries are the quintessential fire sign, the fearless explorer of the zodiac wheel. You are the spark that ignites new beginnings, holding the expansive wisdom of all who have dared to go first. That is precisely why, when this kind of spiritual unease touches you, you must not belittle yourself or see it as a flaw. It is not a weakness. It is a sign of your spiritual refinement. It is proof that you discern energy more keenly than others. You can sense the subtle deviation from your true north long before it has a chance to fully cloak your path in illusion. And so I want you to act with me right now. Let's perform a sacred act of declaration together. In the comments below, I want you to write the word truth. Do not think of this as a mere game or a simple online interaction. Every single letter you type is an invisible shield of golden light rising around your spirit, a fortification around your sacred quest. It is your way of declaring to the universe, with all your Aries conviction, I choose light. I choose the clarity of my soul's truth. And imagine this, my friends, when hundreds, even thousands of powerful Aries souls type this word together, a magnificent circle of energy is formed surrounding us all, glowing in the cosmos like a brilliant constellation of guiding stars. But please remember, this is only the beginning of our journey together today. What you have just heard is not the whole picture. For the energies of misalignment do not only slip through strange messages or unexpected calls from the outside world. Sometimes they can wear a familiar face, a mask of support smiling at you every single day while you believe you are being guided and cherished. An invisible snare woven not of malice but of misaligned intention may already be waiting for the moment you let down your warrior's guard. Take a deep breath with me, Aries. Look into the fiery core of your own heart. Can you feel it? Something greater, something profound is shifting. And in the very next part of our journey, I will tell you about the challenge of energetic misalignment that can come from within your closest circle. That is the shadow you must have the courage to face with love and clarity. Can you feel the suspense rising in your soul? If you do, that is the universe confirming that you are meant to stay, that you are ready for this knowledge. This sacred journey has only just begun, and you cannot afford to miss what lies ahead. My beautiful Aries, I want you to hold your spirit perfectly still for just a moment, because the truth I am about to whisper into your soul may make you shiver with recognition. The most challenging cosmic tests do not always come from the storms on the distant horizon. Sometimes they arise from within the perceived safety of our own camp. Sometimes the energy of misalignment wears the clothing of familiarity, the warm embrace that once made you feel free, the voice that once felt like a shared adventure. And that, my courageous friend, is what can feel the most jarring. True energetic dissonance rarely comes from strangers. It often emerges from those to whom you once gave your deepest, most impulsive trust. Have you ever sat beside someone, perhaps a friend, a partner, or a colleague, listening to their sweet, encouraging words, while your heart trembled under an invisible current of discrepancy? Your logical mind can't name the reason. There's no concrete proof. It might be in their glance, which seems to shift away at a crucial moment. It might be a word of concern that feels just a little too heavy, a little too restrictive. Or perhaps it's a helping hand that you never asked for, a piece of advice that subtly guides you somewhere your spirit didn't actually want to go. Aries, I am here to tell you with every fiber of my being, trust that instinct. That feeling is not random. It is not you being overly suspicious. It is the sacred alarm of your soul ringing with perfect clarity. The universe gave you this incredible gift of intuition, not so you would live in a state of doubt, but so you could fiercely protect your sacred quest for truth and authentic creation. The cosmos sees the energetic patterns that your physical eyes have not yet seen. It knows that your magnificent optimism, your boundless trust, and your beautiful desire to uplift and lead can sometimes unintentionally become the very doorway for others to exploit your vision or project their own limitations onto your limitless canvas. And so the universe is urging you with so much love. Awaken, my beautiful warrior. Do not let your unfiltered trust become the very chains that bind your powerful spirit. I know you have likely told yourself in the past, maybe I am being too restless. Maybe I am questioning things too much. Maybe I should just settle down and accept things as they are. But Aries, the profound truth is this: you are not imagining things. Your intuition is the divine compass that connects you directly to the deepest, most authentic layers of the universe. When you feel that sense of unease around someone, it means your soul has already seen the hidden, misaligned map tucked away in their energy field. And the subtle ache that causes is often sharper than any fear that comes from an external, obvious threat. In the next 3 days, as you move through your life, a familiar pattern may repeat itself as a test. Someone might send you a message, but their words will no longer match the vibrant, supportive energy they once gave you. Someone may offer you advice, yet deep in your heart, a powerful whisper will rise. Be careful. This is not for you. Do not dismiss it. Do not let a history of kindness lower the sacred walls that protect you and your energetic space. Your energy, Aries, is your most precious resource. It is the fuel for your creative fire, and it must be protected fiercely. I want us to perform a small, empowering ritual together right now. In the comments below, I don't want you to name names or point fingers. Instead, I want you to declare your sovereignty. Write the powerful affirmation, "I protect my energy." Just those 4 words. But as you write them, you are not just typing. You are drawing a luminous circle of light around your being. You are taking back your power from any situation or person that has been subtly draining it. For once, the light of awareness points directly into a hidden place of energetic misalignment. The shadow of that misalignment must tremble and recede. And imagine the power when thousands of Aries warriors make this declaration together. A sacred circle of sovereign energy will rise, a space of clarity and strength that no inauthentic energy can pierce. My dear Aries, you were not born to carry the weight of the whole world on your shoulders, nor were you meant to be the endless battery pack for everyone else's ambitions. You only need to choose with discernment who is truly worthy to walk beside you, to enter the sacred inner circle of your quest. Remember, the universe sees your pure heart with perfect clarity, but it also sees the clouded and dishonest hearts that may be around you. Do not fear letting go. Sometimes, to preserve the sanctity of your soul and the peace of your spirit, you must have the courage to release those who were never truly walking with you, but were merely walking behind you in your shadow. Let me be even clearer. In the coming days, if you feel someone is suddenly being too kind, too complimentary in a way that feels unnatural, watch carefully. If you find yourself being asked about your plans and dreams with an unusual frequency, listen to your heart's response, not just your mind's. Do not forget, a true betrayer of energy rarely comes with an angry face or a snarling word. They come with a gentle smile and a helping hand that leads you away from your own destiny. Do you still believe this is all a mere coincidence? If you are watching this video at the precise time that a seed of suspicion is stirring in your heart about a particular situation, then that, my friend, is your absolute proof. You were divinely guided to hear these exact words. There are no coincidences in the cosmos, only divine perfect arrangement. But Aries, this is only the second layer of our unfolding discovery. The challenging energy does not only wear familiar faces, it also knows how to reach the most fragile and powerful place of all your mind. And in our next section, I will reveal how these invisible strikes of misalignment can be aimed directly at your sleep, your peace, and your mental well-being, attempting to disrupt your connection to your own inner fire. Will you dare to continue this journey of awakening with me? If you are ready to reclaim your peace, type the word truth once again in the comments. Let it be your vow, your anchor. You are not alone. You have chosen the path of light, and you are ready to walk through any shadow and into the brilliant dawn of your soul. My magnificent Aries, some shadows, some forms of misaligned energy do not only wear human shapes, they are subtler, more cunning, because sometimes even the person standing before you may not be fully conscious that they are being used as a vessel, a channel, for a force greater than themselves, a force that seeks to anchor your boundless fiery spirit to the ground. And that, my friends, is perhaps the most chilling and important part to understand. The one who is energetically hurting you, draining you, or misdirecting you may not fully realize what they are doing. They are not necessarily an evil person. They are simply being pushed, manipulated, and guided by an unseen hand, the hand of their own unhealed wounds, their own hidden insecurities. Try to remember, how many times in your life have you seen the same restrictive pattern repeat? Everything seems to be moving forward, calm, secure, full of potential, and then suddenly a storm arrives out of nowhere, sweeping it all away. It's as if an unseen force pulls down the curtain just as you are about to step into the full, brilliant spotlight of your own freedom and success. My dear Aries, I can assure you that is not random. That is not just bad luck. That is the clear trace of a karmic loop, a recurring energetic pattern that your soul has not yet fully broken free from. The person you may be doubting now, whether it's a colleague, a relative, or even a close friend, may be unconsciously becoming a puppet for that very force. They may be blinded by their own envy, their own greed, or the deep, hidden fears in their heart. And those empty, unhealed spaces within them allow the shadow of limitation to slip in, using them as a mask to test you, to challenge you, to see if you will finally break the cycle. But Aries, and this is crucial, I urge you not to rush into anger or hatred. They are not the true enemy. The real enemy is the restrictive force behind them. It is the energy of jealousy. It is the dark, heavy energy of fear. It is old, uncleansed karma that is not yet resolved. The universe sees this truth with absolute clarity. It knows your confusion and your sorrow. And yet, it also whispers to your heart, do not look at the human face before you. Look at the energetic motive behind their actions. You are not fighting them. You are fighting to break the generational cycle of limitation that this energy has built around your light. In the coming days, you may face a very strange and specific situation. Someone may suddenly bring you a cause, a project, or a philosophy that deeply touches your innate Aries sense of justice and your desire to fight for the underdog. You will feel a powerful compulsion to join them, an irresistible urge to advocate, to lead, to enlighten. But Aries, this is your greatest strength, and at times your greatest blind spot. The universe gave you a spirit that knows how to seek and share truth with unparalleled passion. But it also teaches that true leadership does not mean letting others derail your own primary journey. If you hear that inner warning bell, that quiet hesitation in your soul, I want you to stop, breathe deeply, and ask the universe directly, is this the divine light you are sending me? Or is this a beautiful-looking trap of distraction? I promise you, the universe will answer. It will answer you with a silence that feels luminous and peaceful in your soul, or a feeling of anxiety that confirms your doubts. Let's try another powerful ritual together. In the comments below, write a short, clear message of your own declaration. Something like, I choose my divine path, or I protect my sacred vision. Each one of these messages is like a golden thread of light that you are tying around your soul, a signal to the universe and your higher self that you are ready to rise above the drama and the distraction. This is not a game. This is your powerful declaration that you are consciously cutting away an old cycle of energetic entanglement that has constrained your journey for far too long. Aries, please hear me now. You were not born to be a victim of circumstance. You were born to be the one who sees through the veil of illusion the one who breaks the invisible chains of dogma and limitation that generations before you could not sever. That is why this shadow energy chose to test you, because the light you carry is too powerful to be ignored. But it is also precisely why the universe stands closer to you than ever before, shielding you, guiding you, and giving you the strength to see this through. And I need you to prepare yourself, because what comes next is even greater. This isn't just about manipulated humans or karmic patterns. This is about you, the Aries soul, stepping into the final test, the sacred crossroads, where every single choice you make will shape the next chapter of your soul's epic quest. If you are still here with me, if you feel this message resonating in your bones, leave the words, "I claim my freedom," in the comments. These are not just letters on a screen. They are a powerful voice ringing out in the unseen world, declaring to all realms, Aries has awakened. And when you type those words, I will know that you are ready to move on to the final part of our journey, where your soul will face its destined trial with courage and grace. My dearest Aries, we have now stepped into the sacred climax of our journey together. I want you to listen with every cell of your being, for what I am about to share is not just a warning, it is a sacred rite of passage for your soul. These next 3 days, these 72 hours that are as fragile and as powerful as a strand of silk, represent the crossroads of your destiny. This is the moment when the entire universe, along with your highest self, is watching with bated breath to see whether you will choose to reclaim your light or continue to drift in a familiar shadow. And I must be completely honest with you. This final test is not just about others with their hidden schemes and misaligned energies. This is about you. It is about how you face yourself in the mirror of this challenge. Do you remember the feeling I mentioned earlier? The feeling when life seemed to be finally steady, finally on the right track, only for a sudden storm to strike, collapsing everything you had so passionately built, like a magnificent house of cards in a sudden gust of wind. That is no accident. It is a karmic cycle, a cosmic lesson repeating itself in your life, begging for your attention. The universe does not want you trapped on that wheel of repetition forever. It is using these very cracks, these very energetic betrayals, to test the courage of your heart. Will you finally rise, trust the divine light within you, and cut those old rusty chains for good? Your soul right now stands at a profound junction. One path leads back into a familiar kind of darkness, a place where you keep enduring, keep fighting battles that aren't yours, keep sacrificing your truth for those who are unworthy of your fire. A path where you keep your warrior walls up, yet remain vulnerable to the same kinds of attacks. The other path, my friend, leads into brilliant, dazzling light. It leads into a rebirth, a place where you are no longer the victim of energy, but the master of it. A place where you are the one who illuminates, who inspires, and who fiercely protects your own sacred path. I know your heart is weary from misdirection and from battles that have drained your spirit. I too have sat alone in the quiet of the night, trembling with unseen fears, asking the universe, why am I being tested so much? Why is my path so challenging? And in that sacred silence, I heard the most beautiful answer, an answer that is meant for you today. You are not tested to be broken. You are tested to help you find the incredible strength you never knew you had. Do you see? The greatest danger is not the test itself, but your own doubt in your ability to pass it. It is the fear that keeps you from stepping forward onto that new, brighter path. The energy of limitation always wants you to believe that you are small, that you are fragile, that you are incapable. But the spirit of Aries is a vast open sky. Clouds may gather, storms may rise and rage, but the sky itself never ever loses its infinite vastness. Just like you, my beautiful friend. No matter how many times you have felt broken or defeated, your soul still holds within it an eternal, undying light. And here is the most important lesson of all. These challenges are not coming to destroy you. They are coming to offer you a profound gift. They are a chance to look within, to place a definitive period at the end of these old, painful cycles, and to consciously open a gateway to 7 new years of freedom, authenticity, and light. The universe is giving you the choice. Remain in the familiar darkness, or walk the narrow yet glorious path that leads directly to the dawn of your soul. I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself with total honesty, how long has it been since I truly deeply listened to the wisdom of my own heart? Have you been listening to everyone else's opinions? Have you been trusting everyone else's vision for your life, but not that small, powerful voice within you, the true guardian of your inner sanctuary? Do not let another night pass without making a new promise to yourself. Leave in the comments your final, most powerful declaration of this journey. I choose the light. I trust my soul. When you write it, you are not just typing words. You are engraving a new sacred covenant into the very fabric of your spirit. Each word is a vow. Each letter is a sacred candle lighting up the darkness around you and showing you the way forward. Aries, I know you cannot easily abandon anyone. Your heart is loyal and true. But do not forget the universal promise: whoever holds on to the light, the universe will gift them with peace. You do not need to sacrifice your truth to prove your love or your loyalty. You do not need to turn your magnificent spirit into a battlefield for others to test their strength upon. True, authentic love does not demand blind adherence. It asks for honesty, respect, and shared conscious growth. If you are still here with me, it means your heart is truly ready. Press the like button now to seal your choice with a prayer of intention. Share this video so that the light you have chosen multiplies and reaches other Aries souls who need to hear it. And subscribe not just to receive another video, but to become a cherished member of this circle of souls where together we rise beyond all shadows.